Good morning, my friends. I hope you guys are doing good today. All right, it's a Tuesday, Manny Twin Tuesday for Tara and me with the November Revelist Club dips. I posted that Manny this morning, but I've already popped it off, and right now I'm wearing a dip from Fairy Glamor's Digital Dreamer collection. Let me put this notebook get out of my way for now. All right, let's pull up the live. Let's go. There we go. Chat. All right. So I'm going to be working on my right hand today, and I had two tips that had a lot of red staining underneath, so I just decided to replace them. So what I'm going to do now is go in with one of my smallest ball bits. You can see how little it is. And I'm going to use this in my e-file at about 4,000 RPMs. Here, I'll put it up here so you can see. So we have it at 4. I like to use my finger rest. Actually, for my left hand, I might go like this. Let me reverse it. All right, there we go. And I just start down at the side, and I come up to the top of the nail here, and then down. Let's see if I can hold my hands steady. I'm a little shaky this morning. So I'm going to be replacing 2 jelly tips, my pinky and my thumb. And we definitely want to get that red out of there too, right? And then any dead tissue or hangnails or anything, the ball bit is good for getting rid of those as well. Good morning. So anyway, happy Tuesday. Happy Manny Twin Tuesday for Tara and myself. Yeah. All right, so I'm just prepping my nails here to put jelly tips on 2 of them. I had some red dip powder underneath, and I wanted to get it all out. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Okay. There we go. So I'm doing this on my right hand with my left hand, which is a challenge. I am right-handed, you know. Now though here, and I want to get rid of it. There we go. All right. Okay, so that's it for the e-file for right now. I still have a little bit of a hangnail there. I can take care of that later. All right. I didn't push up my cuticles first. I should have, but it's okay. I'll do it now. Okay, I'm just gonna clean them real quick, then we'll put some prep and primer on the nails. I'll take out the 2 jelly tips that we're going to need for them. I'm using Luxie Nails medium stiletto soft gel tip. So these are made out of gel. Okay. And my pinky, I believe, is this one. Yes. Okay, so I have some prep slash bond right here. This one is from Prival Nails. Any brand will do. This is a dehydrator. I think it's a mix of alcohol and acetone. And then the next thing I'm going to put on is Jelly Tip Primer. And you can also use this if your tips are not etched, like mine are not. You can put this in your tips instead of using an e-file to rough up, the inside to, prime the surface. You can use primer. It's getting low. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to let my primer sit for a minute or so, and then the way I have been attaching my jelly tips, you guys, is with the iMoly Solid Nail Glue Gel. This stuff is HEMA-free. It's all these things free. The only one that sticks out to me is HEMA, but I have a HEMA allergy, and then in addition to something else, I'm not sure what the second allergy is, but I have one. Because products that are HEMA free still bother me sometimes, but this one does not bother me at all. And it's super easy to work with. I can do every nail at once and then cure them all at the same time. Yeah, the gel is way less messy than like a builder gel or something like that. So watch, I'm just going to scoop out a little bit here with the spatula end of my brush. Now this is the pinky. I think that's too much for the pinky, so, but probably not enough, definitely not enough for the big nail, so let's get a little more. That will be good in here. So then I just use the spatula to flatten it and spread it out in the area where my nail bed is, will be. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing for the pinky nail. Take out a small amount. It's probably more than I need. Yeah, it is. I'm going to scrape a little off if I can get it. Okay, I did. There we go. All right. So now I can take this and I'm going to slide it up. Right, you put just like you would with any other tip. Cut myself up here. And I do have some gel seeping out the side and underneath, so we're gonna remove that before we cure. So I'm just going to take the spatula and scrape that off. And then I'm going to hold it down with my ring finger. I'm holding the pinky tip down, and I'm scraping out the excess gel on the bottom. And there we go. That one's ready. So now let's do the same thing with our thumb tip. So I start it almost near the top and then just slide it up into the cuticle. So we have a little gel coming out here. And the more you do it, like the better you get at predicting how much gel you're going to need, you know. But look how easy it is to clean it out compared to something that's more liquidy, you know. So cool. Okay. All right, we are good to cure. Press it down one more time. Okay. So I'm going to cure for a full minute in my UV lamp. Who's here? Nobody's saying anything. So today, ooh, it's getting hot. Let me take my hand out. I'm going to show you guys the dips from Fairy Glamor's Merry Prissmas collection. This collection is available now. And then we're going to do a mani with 3 of the dips. There's 6 dips in the collection. It's a really cute collection. It's definitely a favorite, for sure. There's one dip in there that's a thermal that goes from green, like a lightish greenish, like a light green, to a hot pink / like red. So this is the color here. It's called Two-Faced. And when it warms up, so this is part of the Merry Prissmas collection. I was thinking about using this today for One Color Wednesday, but I have 2 manis, 2 one-color manis I haven't posted yet. So this is what it changes to when warm. So that one's kind of fun. Then there's one called Can-Am. It's this chunky glitter mix of pink, silver, is that silver? Pink, silver, and gold, I believe. Gingerbread house. This one's really cute. It's multicolored. There's yellow, blue, red, white, pink, all different small and fine glitters. I showed you Two-Faced. There it is coming back. So that's going to be a fun one to use. I definitely want to use it. But my 3 favorite from this collection, these are the 3 I'm going to be pairing today. We have this green glitter called Grinchy. Then we have Bold and Bright, which is a solid pink. And Ornamental, which is a silver glitter base, but then it has fine glitters. Then it has small green and pink glitters, and then it has really tiny gold stars. So what I'm going to do is okay. Hold on, let me think. I think I'll do my thumb and pinky with Grinchy. And then my index with Bold and Bright, my middle with ornamental, my ring with bold and bright, but I'm going to make an ornament and use ornamental as my ornaments glitter, you know what I mean? On the ring finger. So let's do that. I should probably write it down so I don't forget. And then we can get moving on these jelly tips too. All right, I got the plan down, and I showed you guys the other colors too that are in this set. So it's a real cute collection. Okay, now that I'm all done with the solid nail glue gel. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, you can get this on the Emily website, and it comes with a solid builder gel as well. I use this if I have to fill in my tips or anything. It works good. And you can save 10% at the Emily website with my code TARA10. And they're not expensive to begin with, so it's a good deal. But I just really like them because it doesn't irritate my skin, and my skin is so sensitive. I'm actually getting over a breakout over here. You can see it's all lumpy still. Little bumps all over it. All right, so next thing, I'm going to rough up these two jelly tips with a sanding band. I would always hand file them to rough them up, but wow, is the sanding band so much faster. Oh, there's the chat. I was up too high. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Patty. So I'm going to do an ornament now, I think. How's everybody doing today? There we go. I am working with my left hand, so I'm a little slower than normal with the e-file. Just don't want to cut myself. There we go. I ended up opening my Christmas gift from my mother. Well, she said that I was supposed to have a video game for Dominic in there. So she wanted me to check because it was saying only one thing was delivered. So when I opened it, and we're having issues with the heaters right now, we got to get the landlord to look at them or whatever, because only one of them in the house is working. So it's cold, you know? And it was, remember I was talking about that, it's like an oversized, fleece hoodie. It's got a hood. It's got two pockets, but it goes down to like your knees. It's really soft, and then it's got fleece lining. See? And this is a small. It is huge. Am I in frame, by the way? I didn't even look. Let's see. A little more. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay, so now that I have my nails, the surfaces a little bit roughed up, I'm going to put a gel top coat, base and top coat, and one over the nails. This is the best HEMA-free gel top coat in my opinion, and the fact that it's a 2-in-1 is just a bonus. If it was just the top coat, I would still buy it. This is from Cosmic Nails. Again, it's one of the only products that doesn't irritate my skin. And you can save at cosmicnails.com with code TARA10, but everything right now is 30% off. Oh no, I think it ended. Did hers end yesterday? Hypnotics goes through the 30th. I think hers might have ended. All right, so we'll do a 60-second cure. Michelle, did you see the dips I'm going to use? Hey, did you get something from Nail Boo about the magnetic gels? So I'm going to be using these 3 dips. I think I showed you guys, right? Oh, there's pink stars too. Is that a pink? It is. Oh my God, there's pink stars too. Love it. I love pink and green together at the holidays. So cute. I know you are, Michelle. What did you do? What'd you do last night? Anything? I know, it's work week, but maybe you can get together with one of your girlfriends one night during the week or something, just to have a late dinner or have a drink or something. No, I didn't turn the stove on, Patty. Oh, it is all week long. Oh, even better. Okay, thank you. Yeah, they did, Michelle. Okay. All right, let's put peel base on. And this is Luxie Nails HEMA-free. HEMA-free. Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base. Sound like a broken record. In my opinion, this is one of the best peel bases out there. If you want to compare to UNT, I think this is most like it. As far as how it works, you get a lot of really clean pop-offs, a lot of one piece pop-offs, you know. So it's definitely a good one. And I think hers goes through the 3rd. If hers is still going on, jelly tips and the Dip Enabler Peel Base are 25% off. So that's a good deal. Are you going to do it, Michelle? The magnetic gels? You guys, this color is supposed to change to purple, but the only color I could get it changed to was like a brighter green. When I went outside, it was like this lighter color, then it got darker teal, and then it went into like this green. It's really pretty, but I didn't get anything purple. I ran it under really cold water. I ran it under hot water to see. But I couldn't get any purple. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. All right, so we're going to wait for these to dry. I have no idea how I'm going to do my ornament. Probably with a drop of gel top coat. I used builder gel last year, but it came out kind of thick. It was like a 3D kind of ornament. So I'm not sure that I want to do that. So I think I'll put the gel down and then sprinkle the glitter over it. And then I have no idea what I'm going to do for like a string and or a bow. I'm not very good at drawing bows and I'm working with my left hand. So maybe I'm sure I could find a stamp, an image with a bow I could use or a sticker. But then I would like to have some kind of a string hanging. I might do that with some AB crystal gemstones or maybe the pink little stars from the glitter. That would look cute. Might have to incorporate some of those stars on the index finger because the index finger is just going to be pink. I do have these stickers here that I have some pink in them. There's a little reindeer. Here's a female one. There's one down here and then a couple ornaments, you know. And then as far as bows, so I have like resin bows that like okay. So I have these little bows here in white. They're small and this one's upside down, but this is what I mean. There's also larger ones. So that could be an option. I also have a whole bunch of a whole bunch of bows in this silicone mold. Oh my god, I have a whole bunch of Christmas ones too. I got a hat, a snowman, a mitten, a little kid bundled up, a gingerbread boy, a tree, a Christmas tree, a reindeer, a wreath, and maybe another snowman. So we could maybe do a bow from here. Oh, and how cute would it be to do something? All right, I'm going to leave these out just in case. So many options. Let me leave those bows out too. And then this has multiple size dotting tools. I'll probably use the largest one just to put the dot of gel when it comes time to do the ornament. Ooh, I got pink bow in here. Pink bows. Ooh, an iridescent pink bow. Oh, that's really cute. Okay. Options. Lots of options. Don't stick your tongue on it, Michelle. Yeah, I said I would do it too. Chat disconnected. Unable to connect to chat. What? That's what it's saying. Let me see if I can type anything. Oh, mine came through, but yeah, it was freezing here this morning too. It's only going to be a high of 36 today. Not good. Not good. All right, I think, no, not yet. Almost ready. What else? Oh, yeah. And then if I do, I have pixie beads. I have gems. Somebody send a message so I can see if it's working, because it says chat disconnected, unable to connect to chat. Dominic is crazy llama, so I typed hi. Should I shut the? Oh, he needs it. That. Oh, really? I wonder if it's because of the road work they're doing outside. They're doing road work outside, you guys. So I might not be able to see your messages for a little bit. All right, we're good to go. Okay. So I'm going to be using Model 1's Dip Base. Let's dip our two pink nails. First, this is called Bold and Bright. Great shade of pink. And this is going to go on... So it's going to go on the middle. No, the middle is going to be glitter. This is going to be pink with the ornament. And this is going to be pink. Okay. Okay, so Dip Base is almost like a super glue. It's very sticky, and so once I put my finger into the powder, I'm just gonna leave it in there for a second. You pull it out, and look, there's your dip on your nail. I like to do a little bit of cuticle cleanup. Makes it easier. Makes it for less filing, I would say, at the end. Okay. I can see a couple streaks where the base dried too quick. Oh my god, wrong nail. I'm just going to dip it into the glitter. I made a mistake. This is called Ornamental. Super cute. I want to pour it out though and lay flat for my next layer. May even do 3 layers of glitter. We'll see how it looks. Very cute. Brush that off over my garbage. All right, let's go back to the pink here. So when I'm dipping into a jar, I kind of like to tip it upside down and lay on an angle, probably a 45-degree angle, you know. I feel like there's less chance of me getting any wrinkles in the dip. And you do get a nice thin layer too. Let me put something on the TV, 1 second. Anybody doing their nails right now? Oh, Alec Murdaugh's sentencing for his financial crimes is right now. I didn't know that. Let's turn this up.
Going through a number of those victims, monies that they have paid.
All right. So now we're going to do our second layer of bold and bright.
This is not to settle on a restitutionary figure. This is just
I might do 3 layers since I had some spots that didn't get covered on the first dip because my base dried, mainly over here on this side here.
Our plan is to ultimately work with the defense, with all the various parties, to come up with a figure that is appropriate for a restitutionary amount, even though we all know that in the end, the well was dry, the well was bled dry by this.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to do a 3rd layer on there.
This next exhibit details the tax liability amounts that I identified before.
Cute collection. So this one is available now, you guys. And they're having like these crazy deals. If you buy 2 dips, you get 1 free. Plus, you get their exclusive Black Friday freebie dip. And you can use my code FAIRYTARA to save. All right, 1 more layer on here.
The final 2 exhibits are sort of summaries of some of that related to the criminality in this courtroom today. And again, I want to be clear. The criminality in this courtroom today is to address the victims for which there are indictments and not to address all the
Well, that
things
sucks
may
that
be
the
out there,
Wi-Fi is
all the
down.
things that some of these victims may have, all the
And I have Dominic's computer, so it's not like I can,
That's not the purpose of
you know what I mean? He doesn't have service without Wi-Fi.
For today's purposes, for acceptance
Phones
of
do, but not that.
for exposure.
Okay. Whoops. Shoot, I smudged that.
The extent of damage wrought by
I'm going to do, just to match it up, I'm going to do a 3rd layer on this nail too. Plus I smudged it.
If we look at those various factors that I've identified, we see a total of $12,425,254.32.
Okay.
There have been some offsetting claims as it relates to the firm, and even if you count for those, we're looking at $8,548,488.26.
Huh?
How's that TV working?
I don't know. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even think of that.
To say numbers like that out loud, to detail these involved schemes for this period of time.
Okay. So let's do, we have 3 layers of bold and bright on our nails here. Oh, I missed a spot up at the top.
do have
I gotta patch
a
it.
number of victims and their representatives who would like to speak. And I believe our first one would be Eric Bland. I believe the mic right there is working. And this time, I would, with the court's permission, allow these victims to address them.
Prior to proceeding, we will take a 10-minute recess.
Ten-minute recess. All right, that's better. So I had missed a little spot up at the cuticle, like right up at the top, but it was on my nail, and it would have been noticeable in the, you know what I mean, final mani. So I had to fix it, and I just patched it, which will be, you can see there's a little patch there, but once it's all filed and buffed, you won't be able to see it at all. So I'm going to do a second layer of ornamental now, but I'm going to pour it out so I can try and get the glitters I want out of it. There we go. That's a lot of stars. I'm using this plastic bag to press my glitters down so my stars are laying flat. The other glitters are small and fine glitters, so those tend to just lay flat on their own. You don't have to worry about them. I found my Hypnotic Precision tool, finally. Okay. Super cute glitter. I want to hand place some glitters though. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay. Cute. All right, let's dip our two green nails. Okay. So the green we're going to be using, this is Ornamental, like I said, really cute glitter. And the green is called Grinchy, and it's a green glitter, fine glitter. So we're going to do our pinky and our thumb. I'm going to go back and see what I missed on court. There we go. Oh, you think it's back? Oh, all right. Well, we'll see if it is. Oh, it's a green glitter on there. Nick said he thinks the Wi-Fi is back. Oh shoot! Let me plug in my phone, you guys. Give me 1 second. See if I can do this. Got it. Okay. Just want to make sure the angle's okay. Wow, this is way behind. Catch up. All right. All right, that looks good. Okay, let's do the phone. All right, brush off. I'm gonna wait to brush off my thumb. I'll do that after we do our second layer of the screen. There we go. And our thumb. Oh, I gotta brush it off though. There we go. No, I didn't turn the stove on. Oh, you already asked me that. Try sending a message now. Nick thinks it's fixed. Okay. How you feeling? You still feel nauseous? Okay. All right. Let's see how these look. Coverage is good on the pinky, but it's a little bare on the thumb. It was good with 2 swatches on my swatch stick, but there's definitely bareness here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a 3rd layer on both nails. Okay. All right. One more layer on the thumb should do it. No, I'm still not getting messages from you guys. Wonder if I refresh it or exit out and come back in. Let me try that. Let's see. Live. Chat. Live chat. Hey, Brandis. I didn't see that. Make a bow with a silicone mold, Michelle. All right, now I see all the messages. It's 40 in the salon. Eee. What do you wear, Michelle? Hoodies? I'm doing a fairy glamour Manny with their Christmas collection. It's the Merry Prissmas collection, which I find funny because Patty calls her granddaughter Priss. My Priss. So this green is Grinchy. Okay, so I am going to encapsulate, activate, all that stuff. And then we're going to put an ornament with this glitter, Brandis, on my ring finger. And maybe something on the index finger. I will see. Clear. How cold could you possibly be, Brandis? You're in Southern California. What is going on with this Alex Murdoch thing? Play. Okay. Super cute glitter. I'm excited to get my Christmas tree up this week. I bought new lights for it, and they're LED ones this time that you plug into like a charging port instead of the wall, you know. So I'm hoping these are gonna last longer than the lights we buy every year, and then the following year they don't even work. They're like disposable, you know. It's horrible. Why am I not hearing anything? Come on, let's talk. Now I'm not getting anything. Now my TV's not working, babe. Oh, there it goes. All right, there we go.
I'm obviously standing here as a representative of the Attorney General's office.
Creighton Waters, same guy who prosecuted him.
I'm standing here in his shoes. He's obviously been heavily involved.
Whatever's in the container is what we have. Yeah.
We've come to this result for a lot of reasons, and the reasons are.
Are you doing an order? From Amazon? Oh, I need eggnog. Thought you were doing Walmart.
South Carolina judicial system have accountability for those that abuse it, and it's important that we explore the manner in which it was done in some detail so we can see.
Alrighty. So now I'm going to activate and press down any unevenness on my nails with a plastic bag. I definitely feel it on this now.
That are sitting out there that were instrumental as we started to develop this case and worked so very hard. But I want to say this as well, is that as we started to go through this morass of documents and financial documents and bank statements and checks, and again, I have a lot of the state grand jury staff sitting here. I've mentioned my co-counsel Johnny James.
It's all right.
Forensic accountant Carson Burney a couple of times, who were also very instrumental in those early days of going through those. And we worked very hard. But I do have to say that we received a lot of cooperation through that process from the very early days, from the first grand jury.
It's pretty smooth.
Back in October and November of 2021, we received a lot of cooperation from the firm formerly known as DMPD.
There we go, nice and smooth.
Their staff members, their financial people who had done a lot of review themselves. themselves, lawyers.
Glitter on this now. Let's see if I can get it off.
They were able to provide us some of those documents that started this investigation, that gave us breadcrumbs that we were able to follow. And so they've been cooperative throughout that process. Similarly, Palmetto State Bank. Your Honor is of course aware that we indicted Russell Lafitte, who has yet to be tried, and therefore is presumed innocent until found guilty. But the bank, who was also, in many respects, in those early schemes, conversion of those Palmetto State Bank checks.
That's one there. I can't get rid of it.
And the bank similarly has been very cooperative in doing its own investigation, but also providing access to documents.
There we go.
Access to bank staff.
Cute. Already it's cute.
So those entities have been cooperative to us through this process, but ultimately, and I described this before, but I think it
What kind of shoes do you buy, Michelle? What brand?
about what the lawyers did,
Insulated / waterproof.
the Attorney General's staff did, and the state grand jury did, and SLED did.
For your little pink tree that's near your nail station, Tara?
The firm did, and the bank did, as we tried to put together a vehicle.
The ones I got have like 7 or 8 different modes on them. You know what I mean? Like you can change like the colors. You can change the speed. You can make them flash. There's a bunch of different ones. I got them off of Temu. I just hope it'll be enough for the tree, but it's 33 feet of light, so I think it will be. We don't have a huge tree.
We were getting started and starting to put together some of those first cases, and having to look them to the eye and say, I need your help to tell your story. I need your help. We can't make change. We can't expose what's happened unless you tell your story. And I described it before. There was a couple, particularly among those early victims.
I know. Yeah, I'm doing sewer work, and they're like right out front of our house, right like across the street from our house.
About what had been going on. And I told them that we would see this through to its conclusion, that we would be committed to it.
My baby's home.
And to a man or a woman, those
My honey.
that I sat and conversated with them like this, looked them in the eye, and ultimately agreed to come forward knowing full well their name would be out there, and they came forward knowing full well that they would have to go testify in front of the state grand jury.
So if I decide to make a silicone bowl, I have to do it with gel polish. I'm just thinking, what color should I do it? Because it would be on this nail over the ornament, you know, white. Probably white, right?
All these financial crimes would ultimately not only expose this long-standing scheme of how a lawyer can use the system, but really put in context everything else that happened through the course of Alec Murdoch's life. Your Honor, I have listed marked now the State's Exhibit 1. This is basically a timeline of how financial crimes developed throughout the course of this scheme. And as I described before, and again, I'm going to try to walk through this as quickly as I can. But the first thing that we had was that Alec ran into some financial trouble.
I think this might be white, but it might be purple. No, it's purple.
And after that, he had a number of early large recoveries.
I'm gonna make the white bow, or a couple white bows now. Well, waiting on my nails to cure. So this is what they look like. I'm gonna try and go for ones that are kind of traditional shape that would fit over, and you know what I mean, the ornament. So I can see 2 here that I can fill.
One that is part of the state grand jury cases is Natasha Thomas and Hakeem Pinckney. And Your Honor, there was a catastrophic accident there. It left Hakeem quadriplegic. He ultimately passed away. And Mr. Murdoch came to the hospital that offered to represent them. One of the things that he had done was had Russell Lafitte at Palmetto State Bank appointed as a conservator. And that became crucial to this particular scheme. And ultimately, when those recoveries came in, and they were quite extensive, he was able to
Okay.
pay some of that. The next exhibit I have, Your Honor, that I would hand up. And Your Honor, I would ask, not that first one, but this exhibit, we redacted account numbers from it, but there is extensive financial information in there. And we would ask that these exhibits, which I think are.
All right, let me do the second one.
Sealed this time, just because they do have financial information in them. All of it. Real good. All right, I'm gonna hand up this exhibit right there. And Your Honor, this is the exhibit as it relates to Hakeem Pink.
There we go.
And what you see on that page and on the second page is really
Shake.
done in this case. Because it's one thing to determine
I can see.
went from where it was supposed to be, somehow ended up in Murdoch's world. But it was another thing to figure out exactly how that money was spent and how that money
There
was
we
spent.
go.
And
All right.
ultimately, you can see here on that page that when
There we go.
Alec Murdoch, and this would be on December 20th, 2011.
Share those.
$309,581.46.
All right, we should be good now
When you look
to
at
file.
how that money was spent, a large portion of it went to go to pay back a personal loan from Charles Lafitte, to pay his father, to pay the Hannah Filer conservatorship, which is another conservatorship that Alec Murdoch had set up in a case that he had, where he had Russell Lafitte named as the conservator, and then ultimately he started.
So this is Alex Murdaugh being sentenced for his financial crimes, and Creighton Waters, the same prosecutor who prosecuted his murder trial, is doing this one too. So he's talking right now about the things he's done.
Your Honor, if you flip over to the last page of that exhibit, you'll see a disbursement sheet right here. And these are very
Where is?
of how easy it was ultimately to steal. These
Ah,
disbursement sheets
this crap
have the
file.
premium at the top. They have the various sources, the insurance companies in there, and then they have the legal fees, which tended to be anywhere from 33 to 40%. In this instance, a very, very large recovery. Costs and expenses, and loans and medical bills. And then down at the bottom, there's just a simple thing that says disbursement to client, and it has Palmetto State Bank, $309,581.46. And based on those disbursement sheets that Alec Murdoch would cause his staff to prepare, then the finance office at the firm would have those checks cut, as they were told to do by this man right there. And once he had that check cut out of the state bank, he would take it to Russell Lafitte at the bank, and then Russell, having a check in his hand, made out the Palmetto State Bank, would then convert that money to Alec's benefit in the manner in which he said. And in many instances, it was to pay back loans that Russell Lafitte had either given Alec Murdoch to keep him afloat, from the Filer conservatorship, from other actual bank loans, to the point where Alec had gotten so much in pop to Russell Lafitte that Russell Lafitte was in pop to Alec Murdoch. And in many instances, these loans, particularly early on, were used to stop Alec Murdoch's financial situation from falling apart, from all of those loans going into default, much less the fact of being exposed that Mr. Lafitte and Alec together had been
There we go.
money from a conservatorship meant for the benefit of.
Oh, hi, Mallory.
So in hot,
Hot, H-O-C-K.
in hot.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Vans.
Your Honor, the first one.
Our tree's like 6 feet tall.
Alec is pleading to a representative count for each victim. But that was 2020.
Well, we're gonna make them work. You know,
Trust,
3 sweatpants, 2 shirts, 2 bras, and a pair of shoes, and a mushroom cup.
Your
Where'd you
Honor,
guys go shopping, Patty?
that I'll hand up deals with Natasha Thomas.
Can I be your granddaughter?
And this one again, Your Honor, this was she was in the same particular accident, and there were two different thefts that were taken from this particular one. One of them was on December 20th, 2011, and that was for $325,000. Again, Mr. Murdoch had Russell Lafitte appointed as conservator for Natasha Thomas, who was a minor at the time. And if we look on the last page of this exhibit, we will see an amount down at the bottom. There's disbursements to clients, and you see the various disbursements that are going out. But the last one says Natasha Thomas, Palmetto State Bank for $325,000. Again, the staff does as they're told by Mr. Murdoch, and they cut that check from the trust account for $325,000 made out to Palmetto State Bank. And Alec Murdoch is then able to convert that money and actually convert all $325,000 of it to pay back a loan from his father. Your Honor, that is 2022 GS 4701 count 1. To which he's pleading guilty related to Natasha Thomas. That's breach of trust, $10,000 or more, and he's agreed to a 10-year sentence on that. Your Honor, also in this particular exhibit, we have and this was very typical, that a lien was held back to pay off, in this instance, Medicaid. And it was very common for plaintiff's lawyers, this is not very accepted and very usual, to hold back, give initial disbursements to clients, but then hold back money to pay off medical liens and other liens that need to come out of that recovery. And it's very common, again, for them to then negotiate with those medical providers or whoever else, and then, if they can, get them to accept something less than the full amount. So if they can get them to accept 70%, then what they're supposed to do is then return that additional money to their client. Hey, great news, I'm a great lawyer. I managed to settle those liens for less, and here's an additional amount of money on top of what I've already given you that you weren't expecting. But what we found, of course, was that that became a very easy delta that would allow them, or would allow Alec Murdoch to steal funds. And ultimately, we see that second step from amounts that involve Natasha Thomas. Ultimately did pay some liens, but instead of returning that money to Natasha Thomas, as Alec Murdoch was supposed to do, instead he had another check cut to Palmetto State Bank.
This nail probably came out the best, the glitter nail.
Palmetto State Bank took it to Russell Lafitte and had that money converted for his own personal use, and pretty much had it converted to cash. Ultimately had it converted to cash, including $9,000 cash, which is obviously a very interesting number in that standard as well, that $10,000 threshold. Your Honor, I mentioned before that he had Russell Lafitte appointed as a conservator, and they had been borrowing money from a different conservatorship.
Oh my God, Michelle. Yesterday, my package from you was out for delivery. Let me go look. No, it wasn't out for delivery. It was in Woonsocket, though, or in Providence. Let me go look, okay? I'll be right back. It might not be there, but maybe it is.
States 5. And ultimately, he had yet another recovery, and that involved the case of Arthur Badger, whose family was in a catastrophic accident, severely injured his children, killed his wife. And Mr. Murdoch told him the case
It's here.
Would only be worth a certain amount. And
Here it is. Oh my God.
Mr. Badger had to get money to pay loans, he had to pay bills.
Ah! I'll wait till later to open it, but I can't wait. Oh my God. Thank you, Michelle.
Locally, a lot of these claims And
You wish you had
the
someone to do your
civil
nails.
support there, allocate the money in a certain way, so that he can ultimately send a very large check to Mr.
Do you have to
Baxter
do a mani
for
today,
what he's
Brandis?
expecting him to receive, but he structured so much of the money going
Why don't you take a
into
nap while you have a little bit of alone time?
ledger, that he was able to seal $1.325 million from that particular claim. And if you look at that first page, you'll see the tracing exhibit from the state grand jury and all the work that was done there. But you can see, for example, in one instance, he paid off a credit card balance that he had with this money over $150,000. He used this money also to pay back the conservatorship that I previously mentioned, that he was getting money loaned to him by Russell Lafitte for over $482,000. And those are just some of the expenditures that we see on this particular theft. The other thing is very interesting, is you'll see at the very back, you'll see an email, and this is from Russell Lafitte to Alec Murdoch. And he says, Alec, can you get Jeannie, who is the CFO at the law firm, to recut the check as follows? And then you can see some amounts that are down below there that were cut that way. And they were cut that way so that it could break up that money, and then that money could be used to give the illusion of regular payments, to really diffuse out a huge amount, like $1.325 million, in order that slowly, over a period of time,
This, Mallory, is the Hypnotic Nails Advent Calendar.
And again, throughout that, there were a number of loans that were cut.
All right, maybe I'll cut it open a little.
Russell Lafitte and Alec cut them that way, and then they were ultimately stolen all the way from February of 2013 through May of 2014. And so ultimately, it was a very involved scheme. Because it was such a large amount, they had to cut it up. They had to make it look like it was coming at different.
She even sent me the box. So sweet.
Over the course of that long period of time, Alec was able to steal that money through the use of Colorado State Bank. Your Honor, this is 2022 GS 4703, count 1, which Alec is pleading to breach of trust over $10,000.
Wow, Michelle, how'd you get it in this bag? Tight squeeze. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's beautiful. Oh, and here's the note. Happy holidays, Hypnotist.
Was Dion Martin.
Welcome to your 2023 Hypnotic Nails Advent Calendar. Thank you so much for choosing to celebrate with Hypnotic this year. I know you have a ton of Advent calendar choices, so I'm honored that you chose us. Your Advent calendar is organized into 5 collections of coordinating colors. 1 collection in each row. There are also tons of opportunities for coordination of colors from other rows, as well as other colors you already own.
Ultimately, like all of these, still gave Dion Martin very, very sizable funds. But if we look at this particular one,
all right. So each collection is themed and named. All right, I gotta look at least number 1 here. Pop Princess. Oh my God, it's a thermal. What do you think it changes to? Pink? Ooh. What a beautiful calendar. All right, let's check out the first collection, and then I'm stopping. We'll look later. Then we got Millennial. This looks like a pinkish, pink with like a purple shimmer. Nostalgia. Ooh, it's a foil, I'm sorry. It looks like pink and purple foils. See how these are all going together? She's very thoughtful when she puts these together. Ooh, looks like we got a white with some silver sparkle called Bling. Oh my goodness. And Cyber. OMG. Let's open this one real quick.
to annuities where they could
Look at
stretch
that
those
glitter. Gorgeous.
get that money back out forwards, all they have to
I
do is
know.
the word forward, trust account.
And well, Melanie did this thing where you could split the advent calendar with a friend, and you each get a sample size in the in it.
First step.
So that's what Michelle and I did. Here's our booze. Let's put them in there for another minute. Make sure they're fully cured. All right.
Your Honor, the next one.
I can't wait to swatch them.
Is Johnny Bush. I'm gonna hand out what's been marked as Space Exhibit A.
I know Britt and Julie split the advent too, right, Britt?
This particular one was on June 9th, 2016. And Mr. Murdoch is pleading guilty here for 2021 GS 4736, count 2. He's agreeing to a 5-year sentence. And in this particular instance, Mr. Bush was a long-time friend of Mr. Murdoch. He was in a car accident. He trusted Alexander Murdoch. He mentioned that over and over again because Mr. Murdoch referred to him as a brother. And anyway, Mr. Murdoch settled the case without talking to Mr. Bush. And Mr. Bush signed the documents because, like he said, he trusted him.
Hey, babe. Nick?
Mr. Murdoch was able to.
Can you bring me those very, very Jolly Ranchers by the microwave? Or they're somewhere over there, I think.
$5,000. You can see that on the last page of this particular exhibit. And ultimately, again, that was in June of 2016 that he was able to steal that money from Mr. Bush.
Thank you. I need something to munch on. I'm hungry.
Exhibit 9. And Your Honor, this particular one would be in August.
They're so good.
2015. This is 2021 GS 4731, count 1, in which Mr. Murdoch is pleading to breach of trust 10,000 or more and agreeing to a 10-year sentence for that particular crime. And in this particular instance, again, he had a case where there were disbursements, but he had a lien put on the disbursement sheet. The lien just said the word forward for $70,000. And ultimately, again, he was able to take that $75,000, deposit it into his fake forge account, and then convert it to his own use. And a lot of that was cash, a lot of that was payment to employees that he had, payment on credit cards that he had, including the payment on the credit card of over $21,000. Next one I'll hand up, Your Honor, is Space Exhibit 10. And this one is the case involving Jamie and Risher. And in this particular instance, Mr. Murdoch is pleading to 2021 GS 4737, count 1, breach of trust 10,000 or more, to which he's agreed to a 10-year sentence. And in this instance, he had been in a wreck. His family.
Geez, everything he's agreed to has been 10-year sentences so far. There's been multiple.
He had a younger sister who was killed. And he, because of Mr. Murdoch's name, because of the long family association, trusted Mr. Murdoch and went to him for help. And ultimately, Mr. Murdoch again was able to get him to sign a disbursement. Actually, in this particular instance, if you look at the last page, you see that there is no signature on there for Mr. Risher. It just has Mr. Murdoch's signature, but it has on there a disbursement to Forge for $90,000. And in many instances, that's what would happen. Sometimes Mr. Murdoch would get clients to sign these disbursements, and they didn't realize that those disbursements were on there that he was going to steal. Other times, the records would reflect a disbursement that was never signed by the client. But ultimately, Mr. Murdoch gets, based on this disbursement sheet, the staff to conduct, to cut a check from the trust account for $90,000 made out to Forge. He's then able to take that money, put it in his fake Forge account, and convert it to his personal use.
Michelle, do you have heat in your salon? You must, right?
$5,504.94 in case expenses, which he billed the to Austin Aviation for a
How are you doing, Mallory?
plane service, limo service, and meals.
You've been quiet.
Ultimately, he was able to
You getting ready for Christmas? Do you have your tree up and everything, Mel? Who here has the trees up already?
All right, we're going back now to Mr. Martin. My hand up station 37. I mentioned D.I. Martin before, and now we've moved to October 11th, 2016. He had already stolen, as I said before, over $338,000 from Mr. Martin over a year earlier. But now he's back, and in this instance, he gets a check that's from fake Ford made out to for $45,000. And again, this had been part of money that was held in trust, supposedly to satisfy liens, but Mr. Murdoch was able to then convert that money since it remained in the trust account. And on October 11th, 2016, again,
Okay.
converted that $45,000. Very interesting, Your Honor, if you look on the last page of this related to D.I. Martin on the disbursement sheet. You will
Oh,
see
good. I'm glad it's warmer now.
at the top, it says, under the recovery amounts, it has structured for annuity directly to Michael Gunn. It has $500,000. That's
So it's just cold for its thing, right?
That doesn't exist. He just put that number on there, and by doing so, was essentially able to generate on his books $200,000 of attorney's fees. That's a family. It's a family, but it's credited him on his books. So ultimately, the firm was victimized in this regard because he, in the end, it works out to about $185,000 in extra year-end bonus that went to him because of that family recovery that was on.
Okay.
Go into the next matter. Again, it states 11. And we're back to the thinking matter that I mentioned before, that catastrophic wreck. In that particular case, Mr. Murdoch.
Hey, that looks good.
He had his friend Corey Fleming representing the king's mother. Pamela Pinckney. Because she was driving, they were allied, but she still had to be named as a defendant. And ultimately, there remained in Corey Fleming's trust account $89,133.43. And even though the disbursements had happened in that case years and years before, even though Mr. Fleming had had a lot of direct contact with Mrs. Peter in the course of that, and had disbursed.
There we go.
Had direct communication with her all the time. In this particular instance,
Everything's falling.
Corey Fleming and Alan Murdoch
There we go.
had a check cut from the MKF, the Moscow Attorney Trust.
All right, I'm gonna clean the nails off. We'll do the
Instead, he sent that to Alan Murdoch.
ornament. I want to make sure this nail's nice and smooth.
EFD trust account. If you look on the last page, you see that he gets a disbursement sheet cut. There is no signature for any client or anything like that. He gets that check cut for $89,133.44, made out to Forge, puts that in his fake Forge account, and ultimately reverts that to the personal use. And one of the things that we see on this one is interesting. We have a $23,000
There we go.
payment to a credit card that he used for the stolen money. We also see over $3,000 money that he took to a check company and was to turn into cash. Your Honor, that particular one, again, was accounted for in 2022 GS 4702, count 3, to which I previously mentioned, which was trading in Grinchy. So, Your Honor, the next one is on May 16th, 2017. And this was the first check of what we call the double bill. And this is the one where Mr. Murdoch is pled pursuant to Alford for stealing the repayment of the firm from the firm of money loaned by his brother, Randy. And ultimately, he pled under Alfred to 2022 GS 4723 count 3 to money laundering $100,000 more, to which he's agreed to a 20-year sentence. I think it's very interesting, though, that we look at the date that first double dip check goes in, and it's May 16th.
We got the glitter.
Which is the same day that also we have the check cut from the PMPED trust account check for Ms. P's money for the $89,000.
I'm gonna try and drop a.
May 16th, 2017, and ultimately will convert for his personal use. Handing up the next exhibit is Exhibit 12. And the victim in this particular case is Randy Drawdy. And again, Mr. Drawdy was in a slip and fall accident. He trusted Mr. Murdoch because from what he heard, Mr. Murdoch had a good reputation. Ultimately, Mr. Drawdy.
I didn't get much glitter on it.
And he received some disbursements, but years and years and years go by. And ultimately, in this particular one,
Okay, that's all right.
This was money that was held for a potential medical bill that remained in Mr. Murdoch's trust account for years and years. So ultimately, he had $9,569.30 on October 3rd, 2017, cut to fake forward, and then converted that money to his own use, including money to cash, to the check cashing services, and other expenditures. And ultimately, it appears that this money, again, was withheld in liens. It stayed there for a long period of time. And I'm sure at some point, Mr. Murdoch was like, why is this money still here? And so even though it was still less than $10,000, Mr. Murdoch ultimately converted back to his own use. To that, he is pleading to 2021 GS 4732 count 1, Grinchy trust, $2,000 to $10,000, and agreeing to a 5-year sentence. Next exhibit, Your Honor, is State's Exhibit 13. And this involves Jordan Jenks.
Uh-oh, it's moving.
And Mr. Jenks is here present in the courtroom today. Mr. Jenks knew the Murdoch's
All right.
considered him his friend.
It's moving too much. So I got to figure out a different way to do it.
Mr. Murdoch pushed him to settle the case for an amount that he thought was less than what he was expecting. And he also knew that there was money that had been withheld in trust if the insurance company ever came to claim it. What he was told, Mr. Jenks was told.
This is builder gel. Let's try this. I'm just going to drop a dot of it on. See if I can get in frame.
Busy, of course, with the boat accidents and then with the murders, and didn't want to bother him. And if we look at this particular exhibit, there was, if we look on the disbursement page, the first one, this is 3 pages from the back, Your Honor, there was $150,000 in liens that were withheld for Blue Choice Health.
I got to get more.
But instead of satisfying those liens, instead of doing right by his friends, Mr. Murdoch instead cut one disbursement for $65,000 and another disbursement for $85,000 from that $150,000 that he had withheld and had those made out to Forge and deposited into his fake Forge account. And then ultimately converted all of that to his own personal use. And you can see on the first page, the tracing exhibit, how he converted that to his personal use.
Yeesh.
Your Honor, for that particular one, including the 2021 GS 4735 count 5 forgery for a 10-year sentence.
With regard to these, there's including number 13, disbursements to C.E. Smith, Eddie Smith. Can you explain those?
Yeah, there were a lot of monies, as Your Honor has heard about, that were dispersed Curtis Eddie Smith, and ultimately, I'll get to that particular account, but he's fled to a conspiracy account involving the amount of money that had gone
Moving.
to Mr. Murdoch. Ultimately,
Gotta keep my hand straight.
to Eddie Smith,
All right, this is not
were ultimately converted to narcotics.
getting annoyed. That's all right. I keep my cool. I got this.
Would often have those checks
Done it
cut to Eddie Smith
twice
using
before.
different names. It would be
Different techniques every time, but
you can see that there's different mechanisms or different names in which that's listed. There's C.E. Smith, sometimes it would be Eddie Smith, sometimes it would be Curtis Smith. There were a myriad of different ways that Mr. Murdoch would have
all right.
those checks cut. Sometimes they would refer to work that was being done that was not being done. Sometimes they would refer to
Stripping.
auto purchases that were not happening. But ultimately, that was one of the ways in which Mr. Murdoch was able to convert cash that he was stealing to his own use. Was through routing checks to Prissmas.
Shoot. Nope, this is coming off too. It started dripping.
Next exhibit I'll hand up is Sphinx 14. Your Honor, this is the first of the glorious Satterfield checks to which he was pleading guilty. And this is dated January 7th.
See, I think this is too thin.
1 GS 4730, count 4. He's pleading
But
guilty for this. False pretenses and agreeing to a 10-year sentence.
this is like too thick. I used this last year. It wasn't this thick.
I detailed at the prior proceeding how glorious Satterfield is.
Maybe if I warm it up in my hands. Let me try that.
At the Murdoch home and ultimately passed away. And Mr. Murdoch replaced your family. And some of the Satterfield family is here going to address the board. And replaced the family and said, I'm going to help you. I'm going to make sure that Ms. Satterfield's sons are taken care of.
You guys have any ideas how I could do this easier?
But he ultimately involved his friend Corey Fleming. They got an initial recovery of $403,500. That's the ultimate amount he cut to himself. It's $505,000. At that point in time, Tony Satterfield was the PR. But instead of advising Tony that the first recovery would come in, instead they involved Chad Westendorf from Ornament State Bank, who really served as a patsy. Mr. Fleming and Mr. Murdoch dealt with Mr. Westendorf and told him they would take care of everything, they would handle everything, they would make sure that the money went to the boys, that this money was being set up for structure with the boys. Don't worry about communicating with the Satterfields. We've got this. Of course, the Satterfields were kept in the dark throughout the entire process. And unlike many of the other schemes where Mr. Murdoch was able to successfully steal because he had handed a big check to these clients, so therefore they're paying attention to that life-changing money and not realizing what's really going on. In this particular instance, as I will detail, Mr. Murdoch stole every dime of what ultimately.
Look, nothing's stuck to it.
Very, very large recovery. And I will talk a little bit more about that. And I know I detailed that last time. I'm not going to go through the whole thing.
All right, I'm gonna cure this and then I guess hand place the glitters on there. I've done it with dip base before too, but I don't trust myself to do a perfect circle with dip base, you know.
This is the first exhibit right here. This is the first Satterfield.
No problem, Brandis. I know you've been stressing about it. So I'm using Fairy Glamor's new Merry Prissmas collection. I'm trying to do an ornament with Builder Joe.
To his fake forge account and ultimately convert that to his own personal use. And what's very interesting about that is if you look on the front on the tracing sheet, you will see the vast majority of that money was used to pay on.
Now let's just see if I can. I'll use dip base or something. Or yeah, maybe dip base. And I'll lay onto the. I'll lay into it.
And so again, that money was necessary. Mr. Murdoch needed to get that money in there, needed to get that money so that he could pay those loans and stay one step ahead of the game, stay on what I've called an exhausting hamster wheel to stop that thing from coming off the rails. Because the second it comes off the rails, then somebody comes looking and all of this falls apart.
All right.
The only way that could have happened is if he ultimately were to default on all these loans that he had to come out of state bank. If that were to happen, then the bank, no matter how long this relationship has been, is going to be looking at what's been going on here. And so ultimately, it was very crucial to get this money in and pay on those particular loans. All right, going in order here, John, I'm gonna come back to the Satterfields. And what's been marked as phase 15.
Okay. Okay.
And Your Honor,
I got like a little
this
ornament
was,
here.
Case,
Cute.
the estate of Blondell Gary.
I wanted it low so I have room for like a bow and a string.
Testimony from her survival. Her mother, who was Blondell Gary, had passed, and she met Mr. Murdoch a week later, and he ultimately settled the case without talking to her.
Okay.
And ultimately, there was some money that was being withheld.
All right, let's see about these bows we made.
That was why it was explained to them that they were holding this money, but instead of Mr. Murdoch
Check
doing
them
that,
out.
he was able to withhold that money.
Oh, that one came out cute.
To make forged check. You can see on the last page, you can see that forged structure. It says 112,500.
And here's the second one. And if I can pick it up. The perils of long nails, right, guys? All right, so we got a couple here. And then now I just got to think about what I'm going to do for string. I'm thinking tiny little AB crystals. Give me a second to find them. I'm going to stand up.
This is the big one, Your Honor. This is the check from the big recovery.
What are my tiny little AB crystals? Oh, I got these. These are cute. Whoops. Yeah, we'll use these. So let's put a bow on next. Or should I put the bow at the top of the string? Does the bow go at the top of the string or at the bottom of the string? All right, we'll move on. I'll do like a little ornament string here. Stay. They don't want to stay for me. Oh, they already came off. All right. That's not holding it. Okay. Just gonna add a dab of builder gel and hopefully this works better. Just get them down and then I'll line them up. All right. Oh, they're not straight. All right. But now I gotta put the bow. Okay, I'm putting the bow on there. All right. Okay. I'm afraid that's not gonna stay. Put a little more gel down. Okay. This should be plenty to hold it. Oh, but I didn't top coat this nail, you guys. How am I going to top coat it after all this? All right. It's cute. Shoot. You all right, hon? I just want to make sure this bow is like kind of. Ooh, you doesn't sound good.
Never saw one twin dime about money. We never received one twin dime of the money that went through Corey Fleming.
Take some of my nausea medicine.
4730 count 5 for money laundering. 100,000 or more. That's a 20-year sentence.
My poor baby.
Case I will give to later the additional 7 consecutive years. That's the other new sentence that will cover about 27 years of 85% time. But this 2.9 by far being the biggest amount is one of the lead sentences in this particular case. Again, you can see how this money, it's a lot of work that was done. That was to trace how that money ultimately was spent. But just to give some examples, we have a payment, look on page 2, Your Honor, a payment on a over $609,000, on which his father was a co-signer at the bank. We see a $500,000 payment on a loan relating to Brazil. We see over $132,000 going to C.B. Smith.
All right, now I want to put. What is that glitter dip?
So again, stealing this money, we're getting to a critical point where Mr. Murdoch.
I want to put a couple stars.
Is necessary again to keep afloat and to pay back all these extensive loans that he had taken from the bank, to pay back these loans he had taken from his father, to pay back these loans he had taken from his law partners, to pay back 6-figure credit card balances, as well as all the other expenditures that are listed on.
Come on. I can't get anything to stick though.
Next one, I'll head up to Your Honor, State 17. And the victim in this particular case is Christopher Anderson.
Nope,
Your Honor,
didn't
this
stick.
is pleading to 321 GS 4734 count 2, money laundering $100,000 or more, to which he's agreed to a 20-year sentence. And ultimately, in this particular case, he was able to convert through a disbursement statement that just said settlement proceeds to forge $750,000. And once he had that amount made out to forge, and again, this check was on February 20th, 2020, he was then able to convert this money to his own personal use. And you can see the tracing exhibit on the front, all the personal expenses that were being paid through that money, a lot of online withdrawals and banking transfers, but also payments to common state bank loans for over $104,000, a lot of money going to Freddie Smith, and then just general other personal expenses. Next one I'll hand up is Space 18.
Jeez.
And this is the final
Hit that
section.
star.
Again, over a year has gone by from the $2.9
That didn't
million
work.
check, from that $3.8 million settlement. Again, the Southfield family is unaware that a single dime has been recovered. And ultimately, there's still money remaining in the Moss Creek Employment Trust account.
Just leave it like that.
2020 has
3 little stars down in the corner.
From the Mosquito Filming Trust account for $118,000 made out to just the Senator George and delivered to him, which he then converted to.
I was thinking of putting 3 pink stars up here.
Withdrawals of over $22,000. You can see over $28,000 to Eddie Smith, as well as other expenditures. And this, of course, is around the time also that they then have the stipulation of dismissal signed in the Satterfield case that doesn't have the caption. They do not advise the attorneys for either Nautilus or the prior insurance companies. Instead, Corey Fleming signs it, and he has Alec Murdoch, the defendant, not the defense attorney, but the defendant himself, sign that stipulation of dismissal in conjunction with having this court cut to Mr. Murdoch $418,000. Your Honor, that is 2021 GS 4730 count H, to which he's also pleading to money laundering $100,000 more than agreeing to 20 years. Next one is States 19.
Yeah, hi. This is just a little message to all these cis straight white cat.
This is the state of San Mateo.
Okay.
This one really gets to me. The mother is Mallory testified.
All right.
The daughter was killed by a drunk driver, leaving behind 3 minor children.
In America right now, like,
And I talked to her
shut
extensively,
up, dead ass, shut your little privilege traps, your
and
little Karen,
she
your little
went
chat
to
voices.
All right. And then we can top coat.
Maybe talk to somebody oppressed. I don't know.
he kept telling her,
That's a long one. But it was fun to do. I love doing the little ornament nails. Taking whatever glitter you're using, you know, and making it an ornament is always a cute manning idea. And the Merry Prissmas collection from Fairy Glamor is super cute. I showed you guys at the beginning, there's a dip called Two Face. It's a thermal that goes from pink to green. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. It's right here. Brandis, check this out.
$10,000.
Let me see what I- You can see it changes to a light green. And then there's 2 more glitters that are also part of the collection. All right. So I'm gonna do dip top coat on 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna gel top coat this nail. Going around the bow, but I'll cover everything else. So let's activate the nails that are gonna get dip top coat.
And then had the rest of the money, $152,866 made out to Ford, and they converted that money to their benefit.
Okay.
That was on November 30th, $23,500 of that was tax and all of the benefit. $29,000 with the C. Smith. And then more went
Okay, while I let that activator sit, we'll top coat this nail with gel.
And this Mallory, the children, like the Satterfields, were also the most prime example of trust in this case. The people that trusted them more than anyone, the Satterfields and Miss Mallory, like
There we go.
one grand dime.
That looks good.
Go back to the firm and say, hey, I feel bad that I wasn't able to get that much from Miss Mallory. Can we replace fund.
Are you home now, Patty, or are you still out?
He said, I only get $30,000 in this case, and because out of the goodness of my heart, I'm not gonna take a leave. That's what he told me. Out of the goodness of my heart, I'm not gonna take a leave. I'm just gonna get that $30,000. The problem was, he'd already dispersed the money. He'd already dispersed the $30,000 to the firm. And he went back to the firm and said, and telling them, a different guy, telling them, hey, I would like to just refund that $30,000. I don't want to take a fee. Just refund that to her. Obviously, what he was going to do is give her the $30,000, what he promised her was going to be the recovery. So the firm was like, no. So Miss Mallory never got it.
Alrighty.
Mr. Murdoch is pleading for 341.
I'm wiping gently where the sticker, the stars, glitters are because they're not encapsulated or anything, so I don't want them to come off. Let's go gently over them. Okay. Time to top coat. This is a super cute Christmas glitter. I really like it a lot.
This particular instance,
And I like this shade of pink. I like the green.
Mr. Murdoch was able to steal fees from the firm. This particular matter, he represented the individual,
Go.
and ultimately he had cut two disbursement sheets. Number one, the very last page of this exhibit, was the disbursement sheet. He had and then in parentheses the word
Pink and green Christmas Manny. Love it.
Your Honor, that was for May 12th, 2021. And that particular fee.
Alrighty.
Forged instead of going into the firm as they should.
It's
they
busy.
Forged. And Alec again was able to convert that money to his own use, cash withdrawals, payments to associates, the standard things that we see.
What do you guys
We
think?
also had a second disbursement sheet cut, in which it said forge on it, $91,857.50. That check was cut on December 16th, 2020. And again, ultimately, those were cut from the client trust account. I should have represented legal fees, but instead were converted by Mr. Murdoch into his forge account and converted to his.
Babe.
And it's that last sheet, Your Honor, that
Babe.
where it says attorney fees forward. That long was the
Can't hear
one
me.
we're about to talk about next, the Ferris matter. The matter of all-
Babe.
Those were two of the things
I think he's really losing his hearing.
the firm had started to notice. As everything started to come apart. And Your Honor, of course, has heard about the compensation.
Got a glitter on my nail up here, but I'll have to edit it out.
Net
A little
result.
bit of glitters up here on my skin too.
Another thing that
Oopsie.
caught staff's attention, that he caught Dean's secretary's attention, was this Hertzberger matter and whether or not some fees have been removed there.
Maybe I should have made a different color bow
It was not until months after the murders that
instead of
a
white.
couple things happened at the same time. The firm, Dean's secretary was looking back at this.
Maybe I should have put the bow lower, closer to the ornament.
Around that same time, Ned Griswold found the actual Ferris check that had been made out to Mr. Murdoch instead of the firm. And when
Hey, babe.
Thomas Moore, they started to look around, and that led them to identify
Hey,
the
Nick.
initial fake forged matters.
Yeah, like 4 times.
That led to them
Can I get some dumpling?
terminating him announcing that he had been stealing money, which he's doing today. Of course, the
So
South
like it's a desperate attempt to try and make a joke and then failing to be funny.
Your Honor, for that, the Hirschberger matter, he's pleading to 2022 GS 4724 count 3, false pretenses, and agreeing to a 10-year sentence.
There's still the concept of your problematic fame. Why do you have a problematic fame?
Next exhibit I will hand out is
Output
exhibit
is
21.
consistent.
That's fine. Will you call it for me?
Politics that you don't agree with.
Huh?
Don't come for me and be like,
I'm just asking if you can order it, and then I'll go get it. I'm about to end the live.
It's not funny. That's it.
I'm just asking if you can order it,
This
and then
one
I'll go get it. I'm about to end the live.
is a matter involving Thomas Moore. This instance,
I think I'm almost dry, guys.
Mr. Moore, who had been injured in a wreck. Mr. Moore is a trooper, who had been injured in the line of duty. Ultimately, Mr. Murdoch had arranged for.
You sound awful.
Did not advise Mr. Moore, did not tell him money had come in, and had a disbursement sheet cut for $125,000. You can see on the last page. Ultimately forged Mr. Moore's signature on there, and then had that dispersed to Fake Forge. This was on January 29th, 2021. And ultimately, you can see on the first page how a lot of that money was being dispersed, including the cash withdrawals, various iterations of the name Eddie Smith, the cash services business for $14,000, and other matters as well. For that, Your Honor, he's pleading to 2021 GS 4727 count 2, money laundering, 20 years or more. Again, all of these 20-year money launderings are 85% offenses.
Okay.
Ultimately, he's pleading guilty to that one as well.
All right. I think
Next, we have Stacy exhibit 22.
we are dry. Yep.
Your Honor, this is the matter involving Chris Wilson. And as Your Honor will recall,
I'm going to use my apple pie cuticle oil from Dip With Me today.
Chris Wilson,
You do both hands. This is another Fairy Glamour dip. It's a thermal. This one is called, oh my god, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Mr. Murdoch, again, was in a desperate position, needing cash, and could not have.
I can't think of it. Sorry. But when I post it, I'll give all the information.
Would be that he would not receive the majority of that money until the end of 2021, when the firm paid its overhead, settled up on its agreement, and then split up the remaining monies based on each attorney's
Oil up those hands.
revenue. And ultimately, he had on March 10th, 2021, a check cut for
Alright.
$192,000. March 23rd, 2021, $375,000.
Here's the finished Manny. Let me see what I have for a nail face.
And had those all made out from the Chris Wilson's trust account representing the fees. It should have gone to the firm.
I think I'm just going to use this black one
Him personally, and deposited it and spent for his own personal use.
for this Manny. And then
It was those
we'll use our
decisions
bow
that
ring.
led to when the expenses
If I can fit it. Oh, it won't fit.
from the firm,
I'll fit it there.
PMPED, back to Chris Wilson.
There we go.
On where are the fees? Where are the fees?
Okay, here is the finished Manny, guys.
Of course, has heard testimony about that issue percolating and the fact that it was even discussed on June 7th, 2021. And
All right, there we go.
after June 7th, 2021,
You guys can see it.
no one was really for a number of months. And one of the things that Mr. Murdoch was able to do was borrow money from a law partner.
There is
And was able to borrow money
the finished look.
from the bank. And got $600,000.
I like it. I think it turned out cute. It's definitely busy, but it's me. I really love this Merry Prissmas collection from Fairy Glamor. Of course, you can buy the whole collection or you can buy just individual dips. They're large, 1 ounce size jars. They retail for $14.95, but today, buy two, get one free. Plus, if you do that, you get their free Black Friday dip. So it's like getting 4 dips for the price of 2. So it's a good deal. And then you can, and that's no code needed. So then you can use code FAIRYTARA on top of that. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, these dips are called Grinchy, Bold and Bright, and Ornamental. So yeah, that's what they are. Happy Tuesday to you all. Enjoy your afternoons or mornings if you're still on the West Coast. And I will be talking to you guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another live. Have a good one, guys. I love you all. Bye.